we've got quite a few parcels to open this evening. As before, just some of the figures that have come in, just to show you some of the bits. So these would like just not unboxing, just figures that were picked up. So the Chase variant Jimmy Uso. We also had Bron Breakker come in, and the normal non-Chase Jey Uso, which was nice. So I suppose we've got our box opening tool, and let's get some unboxing done. Can't actually remember what is in everything that's in here. Some of them have just got a few figures in, they're not massive ones. So here's the first one. Off the bat, we have a Drew McIntyre Elite. Nice. Comes with these little wrist guards there. I think he came with like a sword and stuff in the original one, which he had. We have a Jimmy Uso basic, but it's one of the newer basics with a better movement on the legs. Did he rattle? No, he didn't rattle. Yeah, it's quite a cool basic. And we have Randy Orton, which is an elite from SummerSlam. Got one of these not too long ago that's already up on Midway Wrestle. There's another one there. That was a nice little bundle there. Back onto another little bundle. Let's see what's on this one. Oh, that flew out. Okay. What do we have in here? This looks like a Roman Reigns. How's it going, everyone? You all right? Yeah, so that was a basic Roman Reigns. Nice. Literally just packaged one of them up, and exactly the same figure as well to go. So we got one back in, which is always a nice way it works. What is in this one? It's quiet tonight. Maybe because it is just a random Tuesday night. Everyone's got more important things to do. And that is an AEW Adam Page. Not the best figure in terms of trying to shift. Hello everyone. Oh, I can see some messages. Hello. How's it going? You alright? I can't see the screen that well from where I am, and I've got a ring light just right in my face. And another one. So literally this one and this one, both of these I've sold one and they've gone out, so we've got them back in, which is nice. That is a good Triple H, more, you know, modern day Triple H. Packaging. So what have we got next? Another little one to open. So many figures. So I know what's in one of the boxes, which I'm saving till last. So if you are watching, sorry to do that, you know, make you stay to the end, but it is worth watching. There's some good figures in that. Oh, nice. So we have the Usos, which are a battle pack. And, oh yeah, they've got the little accessories in there as well. So we've got the hats. And the stands as well that they stand on. Yeah, that is a cool set there of the Usos. I'm guessing many of those hats end up getting lost. I'll keep them in a little tub, that will help. Boosh. Keep them safe, keep them secret. Sorry, I just blow out random things. Next one, shiny. Someone went all out on the packaging up there on that one. Obviously, if you're watching this live, you're not going to get all the little add-ons that I like to do when I then re-edit these videos. I try and re-edit it and have it flash up with how much I paid and kind of what a rough idea of the sold listings are. Just so you can kind of see or make an assessment on whether it was a good bundle or not, because it's all right been pulling these figures out, but I could have paid like 200 quid for this, and it wouldn't have then necessarily been the best deal. I want to try and help you understand the kind of theory behind the wrestling figures and buying and selling them. So we have an Ultimate Edition Bobby Lashley. This figure originally came obviously with a couple of different heads and a t-shirt. I think I've already got him listed on the website. Nice. What else do we have? Oh yeah, another Cody Rhodes. Quite a few of Cody Rhodes coming in AEWs at the moment. Suddenly everyone having a purge of their AEW Cody Rhodes, maybe. There's a lot of hi, how's it going? WFC Wrestling Figures Central, that sounds interesting. What do you are you a collector? But yeah, you know, lots of Cody Rhodes, but these are quick movers, you know. I like having these, get them on the website. They move quick. Ah, nice. The Rated R Superstar Edge. Again, great figures. They just shift, move out really quickly. You know, if you're looking to do a similar thing, it's about, you know, the real work is in the buying of the figures. It's not in the selling. I know that sounds weird, but if you buy figures at a decent price and get good deals when you're looking, you can then sell them at a reasonable price as well. And you know, if you're selling stuff at a good price and you offer a good service, you know, try and get stuff out quick, it just sells itself. Okay, we've got another Elite Drew McIntyre, maybe with an added knee brace. I don't remember him coming with one of them on an Elite. Probably come from a Triple H figure. One of the newer ones. You can tell obviously with the elbows as well. Now they're all double jointed elbows. Oh yeah, nice. And a Bret Hart to finish that bundle out. Is that the SummerSlam one that came out? Is that the Chase? The Chase, was it the black trousers or was it pink trousers, the Chase? I don't know. Anyone know? In the comments. If you do know, save a bit of packaging. Now this parcel, I don't even know if this is all going to be here, because that is how I picked it up, with a massive big hole there in the side. So we'll see if it is actually all there, but it doesn't look like. I can't actually remember what I ordered. Lots of packaging up, which is great because I like to reuse all the packaging up material, so the more bubble wrap that I get sent, the better. Put that in there. Right, so let's have a look what we got first. Some AEW figures. Chris Jericho and MJF. Maybe one of the later series MJFs. I don't think this was one of the first ones. And the Chris Jericho. It's a great Chris Jericho figure, this one. I think it came with a belt as well. He's changed his look quite a few times though in AEW. I mean, in general, doesn't he? He changes all the time. Well, we're keeping with an AEW theme, as we have John Moxley. We got this exactly the same one. We had him on the Friday night on opening, and a Kenny Omega, and it's got the jacket for John Moxley as well. I mean, this figure goes £15 to £20. Second hand, great figure to shift. Again, they don't last long. They don't stay around for long, which is nice. You get them in, get them moved, get them shipped out. Ah, yeah, this was the bundle where I was hoping there was going to be a Penta in there as well, but there wasn't. Did get the Ray Phoenix, but I'm guessing someone maybe got in there on the Penta, because I've seen the Penta figure go for like 50 pounds and more. And he will hold his price until Mattel bring out, there's one in the works of Mattel, is it a Defining Moments one, maybe the Mattel that's in the works at the moment. But when that Mattel one comes out, then the value on the AEW one's going to drop dramatically, I think. But he's a good figure, Ray Phoenix. Hasn't taken into WWE like his brother has. Here we have another Cody Rhodes AEW. This is the ring exclusive. He's not in the best of shapes though. His arms are a bit loose. Yeah, very loose there on the arms. But I feel that was just a Jazzware problem with their figures and the quality. They shoulders do not want to move. Have to have some further investigation, because his arms look like they've seen better days. But yeah, the quality of the AEW figures, especially when they first came out, did seem to be an issue. I don't know if anyone else felt the same. Yeah. I know what this one is because I can see the colours through the bubble wrap. Oh, he's got some of these accessories. It's the Luchasaurus, or Kill Switch as he's known now, but this is obviously in his Luchasaurus days. There we go. I remember this figure, I don't think so much so now, but this figure was a very pricey one and hard to get hold of. But his price has dropped and he's kind of lost his appeal. You know, they kind of fizzled out when they came in as Jurassic Express, and the music and that, and see all the crowds singing as they were coming in, and they were kind of getting quite over them, Jungle Boy and him and that, but just fizzled out and went, didn't it? So what's everyone watch? Is it WWE or AEW? Bit of both. Okay, we've got. This is the, to use big words, the penultimate bundle. And then we got the main event of a bundle. There we go. We have, so looks like we're playing a game of Snap, because we have another Jericho, and we have another Kenny Omega, but we also have a Yokozuna. What else have we got there? Andre the Giant. And we've got some accessories in a little pot, which is nice. Keep them together. Looks like we've got Macho. So we've got the Macho King as well. And looks like we've got his accessories and the little salt bucket for Yokozuna. That's nice. This is a great Macho Man figure, and I think it's one that's got slept on quite a bit, this figure. You don't see it around as much, but came out of the WrestleMania one. Probably, I think maybe the last Macho figure when they then lost the trademark for him to do it, or whatever it is, the licensing. I think before they, in the works, you saw that they were going to bring out the WrestleMania 7 attire in a Ultimate Edition, which just would have been awesome. You know, it's probably the attire I remember most fondly of his, with the WrestleMania 7 match, right when I started watching wrestling WrestleMania 7. I was a 91 Wrestle fan. That's when it took over me. So I fondly remember 1991 and 92, and it just magnified when they came over to England for SummerSlam, so it was everywhere. But yeah, even before that, WrestleMania 7, one of my favourite WrestleManias. I don't think it's necessarily regarded as one of the best, but lots and lots of short matches, but lots of them. I think it's like 14 matches on the card, something like that. You got, you know, classics like Warlord and Bulldog and the Macho Man versus Warrior in the retirement match. Hogan's on it against Sergeant Slaughter. Loads of stuff. Right, so this moves on to the last box I've got in today. This might not even be the one. I've been building this up. I'll wait for the last one. This will be really good. And it's probably not even the box that I'm thinking it is, but you never know. I'm usually right with this stuff, but I might be wrong. I mean, it's going to be something. So I'll just, if it's not the right one, I'll just flag that it is, and no one will know the difference. A genuine question, yeah. Did you? What? Man, I'm just happy with figures, man. You do you, I'll do me. We'll be fine. So, first off, we have a boxed Ron Simmons. I picked this as part of the bundle because you know, this is just like wrestling. It's not that deep. But anyway, the reason I got this in the bundle, the belt, you know, the amount that I paid for this, the belt sells and gets more than that. So it's definitely worth. If you see him out in the wild for cheap, you know, he went to like £10 in Smith's at one point. Definitely worth getting. So yeah, on to this bundle. We have Shawn Michaels. I think this is the Royal Rumble 97 attire. Maybe. It's definitely around that era. How's it going, Conference League? Was that a Scott Hall? Yo. So yeah, great figure, that one. We have Steve Austin. And again, just the belt itself, it sells for more than what the figure usually costs to pick up. So whenever you see him with a belt, you know, just get him if you're looking to shift and move. They're good figures. The actual figure itself doesn't sell as well, but you get your money back with that. And then when you eventually sell the figure, that's your profit. You know, that's your money made. Another good figure on there. And we got some of the main ones in here. So we have got Molly Holly, Not to Be Left Behind, the Hurricane, and again, wouldn't be complete without Rosie. Look at those, magical. What great figures. Great to get in a bundle as well. Yeah, I was excited to get those. And then we also have, this is more coming into the Monday Night Wars. Lots of accessories, but we have X-Pac, Road Dog. Triple H. And Billy Gunn. I think a lot of their accessories are in there, but again, there are 4 of them there. Just missing China really. There's another helmet there. One of them and some glasses. But again, great. That was the main reason that piqued my interest in that bundle. There's another helmet there. Once to get them, because again, I like getting some things in that's different. I like getting some stuff that I've not had for a while. What's up, Voltage Wrestling? Yeah, I like to get some stuff in that I haven't had for a while or not had before. Because as much as I like, you know, primarily the whole point is buying and selling and making money. That's kind of what it's there for. I like to have fun with it as well, you know. I like to get figures I've not had for a while or not had before, you know, like this sort of stuff. And it's great to see them. You get to have a little bit of enjoyment from the figures while they're there before they find their new homes. So it's great for that. It's a great hobby, especially for me. Like, wrestling was such a big part of my life growing up that yeah, it's great to then have that as a hobby slash business. So what is everyone up to this evening? I know I am done now. I've got a mountain of figures at some point that I'm going to need to photo. I've packaged up already, so I've got a bag of packaging up, which is going out tomorrow. That's it really, my evening is done. Yeah. Well, have fun everyone, and thank you for joining us on the live. Please, you know, if you can like, subscribe, any of that sort of stuff. I know you hear it all the time from everyone. I mean, the reason you do is because it helps the channel, helps with algorithms, helps with getting us out there. You know, I'm aiming to get up to 500 subscribers by the Halloween. So we're on around about 340 something at the moment. So another 150 to go that we're going to push for. So if you're interested in wrestling stuff, you know, just feel free to hit the subscribe. There's going to be other stuff. I've started doing these live unboxings now when new stuff comes in, just so you can kind of get a glimpse of what has come in. And then the stuff that, like you've seen today, if you were interested in wanting to buy it, it's going to be on the website, you know, within the next 5 to 7 days is when it sort of ends up on there. So just started putting the stuff up there over the last day or two from Friday's live, which was the last unboxing that we've got. There'll probably be another unboxing happening this weekend. So yeah, if you're interested in figures, you want to pick up some bargains, you know, again, everyone always says that they're good prices and stuff. I try to aim to get the prices to be as competitive as possible, as cheap as possible, and we try and get the stuff out to you next day. So if you are buying off the website, I try to do get it posted out the following morning on a track 24 with Royal Mail, so it is then with you within 24 hours. Hopefully that's the goal. You know, sometimes Royal Mail can let you down, sometimes life can just let you down if it's busy, or if an order comes in particularly late. I'm up and out early in the morning, sometimes don't have a chance to do any packaging up, so it's done in the evening. So a really late order might miss that, you know, it's just how it is. But the website is medwaywrestle.com. Check it out. There's 500-600 figures on there at the moment, I think, roughly. There's going to be more and more added, as you can see, the ones from here. Feel free to message us if there's anything in particular you're looking for. We can always try and get it in, you know, that kind of stuff. So but other than that, unless anyone's got any questions, anything they want to ask, which I don't think they have, it's been pretty quiet on there, then we'll leave you to it. Have fun everyone, see you later.